Hey guys, I'm here to do my Halloween planned reads. I took all your votes into consideration and I have collaborated my pile of hopeful to be reads in September. As always, I really appreciate your feedback. I was having such a hard time trying to choose what I wanted to read, and I'm so glad you guys helped me with that. Also, I will be doing a written review and hopefully a video review for each of these books. Please be aware that I do have a lot going on in my life at the moment, so while I did choose the books, I may not get to all of them, but I'm hoping that I get through all of them, because that was the main idea. So, yeah, I look like something out of a really bad horror movie right now. I'm not feeling the best, as always. It's kind of really horrible. The book mistress will horribly be able to, feel the same thing with the weather. It goes hot and then 5 seconds later it goes cold, and it might rain and then the next second it's like boiling hot, and the temperature change just really messes with my whole body. And as you can see, my face is so dry right now, and I just woke up. But I wanted to do this video so that you guys can see which books I'm reading, and so that I can kind of plan accordingly. Okay, I have a couple of extra books in the pile because I'm just like that. Okay, so the first book I'm going to show you that I will be reading, and I kind of cheated a little bit. I already started it because I just couldn't. I just was like, oh my god, I want to read this book so bad right now. And I did. And that's Clarity by Kim Harrington. So you will see a review on this book sometime in the month. I think I'm about halfway through it, and I may get through it today, but I'm going to add it into my October reads anyway. And so far it's really good. I like it. It's just what I felt like. It's not too heavy, but it's got enough dark undertones that it fits what I feel like reading at the moment, and I'm in a kind of like supernatural this kind of mood. This book is pretty much hitting the right spots, although I must admit there is a little bit of repetitive information dumping throughout the book so far, so that's the one thing that's been a bit iffy, but I've been able to look past that because it's just, yeah. And yeah, I really like the style of writing, and the book's cool, but I'll leave that till later. You guys voted 2 points for Eon. I'm actually pretty sure there was more than that, but I may be incorrect. So I will be trying to read this book. Trying being the operative word, because I really want to read this book so badly this month, and I probably will. It might just take me a little while because of the font. But I'm actually pretty excited to read this. I believe it's a high fantasy book, and it's by an Australian author, and so got to support those Australian authors. And yeah, so Eon. Then I decided that I was just looking around Goodreads, and I realised that I did sign up for Richard Denny's book club, and the book choice of the month is Past Midnight by Mara Pernigan. Can't say her name. And I have had this book on my shelf for a very long time, and I'm not really wanting to get too involved with book clubs at the moment, because it is a lot of stress when you're studying and trying to do things in your life, and reading's like short. But since it's Halloween, I thought, just pick it up. If you get to it, you get to it. If you don't, you don't. But if you do, wonderful, because it's Halloween, and it's something that, to me, like ghosts and that kind of stuff, totally what I'm into. So, yeah. And it's got this book comes with 3 bonus sneak peeks, and it's got My Soul to Take, Intertwined, and The Iron Daughter, which obviously, like, it takes up that much of the book, but I probably won't be reading that because, yeah, I haven't really started any of the series of those, so yeah. looking forward to a ghost story. I didn't even think to add this to the list, but anyway. Then you guys voted for Born Wicked by Jessica Spotwood, and I'm actually pretty excited about this. I've been waiting to read it for a long time, so I'm glad you guys picked this one. Love the cover. I'm hoping that I enjoy it. It's a hardback, so I really love hardbacks, and yeah, looking forward to this. And it's a witch book, I believe. Possessed by Gretchen McNeil, which I was told many times that this would be a perfect book for Halloween. And so I chose that, and I'm glad because I think it will be. I think if I read it now, it'll be a really good time to just get into stuff like this. And I just love the cover so much. It's so beautiful. I'm just so looking forward to it. I'm vain, guys. I'm vain. I'm gonna tell you that I really do choose a book by its cover. So, and if it has a really interesting cover, I'm more likely to sit there and read it, because when I stop reading to get a drink or to take a break, I like to look at the cover and get a feel for the story so far and things like that. So, Possess is rocking it, totally. Of course, we're going to hopefully kickstart the month off with Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendare Blake after I read Clarity. So I'm looking forward to reading that. So this will be the first book that I read, unless I have the urge to read something else from that pile before then. But this will be my next read for sure. Well, I can't say for sure, but I really would like to read this next. So looking forward to that greatly, immensely. And lastly, if I get through these books, which if I do, I'm going to give myself a clap on the back and probably go and buy some more books, because that's a lot of books there to be reading, and I'm averaging about 2 to 8 right now. September was terrible, but if I do finish those, I'm going to reward myself with reading this baby, and I'll start reading it, and then I'll read it until it's finished. I'll read it until I decide whether I like it or not. So that is... Oh, I still want to read it right now, but no. I'm going to read these ones first, and then get into this, because... Oh, I just want to get into it. It's so mean. So sounds like something I want to read, and it's just like everything that Halloween and everything that I love in a book all put into one. So... Yay! I also have my library books that I showed you guys a couple of days ago that I have to kind of read a little bit of. Don't know how that's going to go, because obviously Halloween came up and I just had too much stuff. So I may just write them down and pick them up later, or I might start a library book while I'm reading one of those, so if I need to take a break, I can take a break. So that is my October to be read Halloween pile. So thank you guys again for letting me know which books that you wanted me to read. I'm sorry I couldn't read all of them, but I'm thinking maybe the books that didn't get in will be the books that I sort of span out over the next couple of months and get them in there, because there was a reason I picked them up. I do want to read them. So to give you guys who did vote a chance to still get a review of those books, hopefully by the end of this year, if not the start of next year. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm probably scaring little children right now with my hair and my face. So I will see you guys later, and what are you reading for Halloween?